Hello and welcome. This is Kirsten Weinstein reporting for BS News. Tonight we have sports, weather, and Oscar news, seeing as how it's all money well spent. Breaking news tonight, the Bloods and Crips have united together in support of the war on drugs. They oppose the legalization of narcotics because, and I quote, "Nobody in this neighborhood can pay for college if people can get their drugs at the store." Reportedly, Fox's CEOs have also taken a hit in these harsh economic times. They have recently been seen playing mini-golf. Apparently, the giant clown mouth is proving troublesome. New studies show that the Occupy movement has had a positive effect on the economy. Crowds of young people gather to celebrate that "We Are the 99% is the best-selling t-shirt at Walmart. 4 million students are graduating this year with a degree in liberal arts. Starbucks is unaware of how many they will hire, but state they will do their best. Now, I'll hand it over to Alyssa Chinsky with the weather for this week.
Hello. Currently the weather is gloomy, overcast, and glum. There's a 40% chance for sunshine later in the day, but generally speaking, it doesn't look like things are getting better. Unemployment rates throughout the nation vary. North Dakota has a low of 3.2% because of the oil found there, which created some jobs. Throughout New England, the percentages vary from 5.1% in Vermont to the highest unemployment rate in the nation, Rhode Island, at 10.2%. Massachusetts is roughly in the middle with a 6.7%. There's a small influx of new service jobs being created throughout the nation as well, but they are at or slightly above minimum wage, creating a high-pressure system for those involved. Roughly the top 1% of the nation over here and there are doing pretty well with some sun, but the remaining 99% are hoping for some sunshine of their own. The movement of jobs from the U.S. to foreign markets left many unemployed. It may create a tumultuous storm, and there is a chance we will see a small explosion of storms throughout the United States, particularly in areas where the unemployment rates are high. For the 5-day forecast, the prospects in the job market aren't looking too great, especially depending on the field. Some areas it could get better, but in the meantime it seems relatively still, even though things aren't looking up for most of the country. Keep the optimism for some sunshine. Back to you, Kirsten.
Thanks, Alyssa. Now we go to Peter Cappiello with sports, as he is joined by Coach Bo Monast.
That's right, Kirsten. Peter Cappiello here with Coach Bo Monast. Well, Coach, it looked like everything was going pretty well for you and your team right up until you hit that 18 to 24 age bracket, at which time things sort of fell apart. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, like you said, Pete, everything was looking really good at the beginning of the game. We did well on our SATs. We did good in high school. And our parents said we could be anything we wanted to be. But things sort of fell apart at the end when it came to fulfilling employment.
You mentioned employment, Coach. Can you get into that a little bit more?
Well, the guys have been focused all week on protecting their references and really working together to build a strong resume. And I don't like to blame the refs, but they definitely blew a few calls, passing us up for interviews. And instead of starting the game with great field position, we ended up all the way back in our parents' basement.
Coach, it goes without saying that you and your guys were huge underdogs in this one, coming into the game with huge amounts of debt and little hope of applying your skills and training in the job market.
Yeah, Pete, we were down big right off the bat, but we assumed hard work and perseverance would help us carry the day. When that didn't work, we thought maybe we could go back to school and get new job skills and education, but the money just wasn't there. We're going to have to make some changes in strategy, or else we'll just end up working the floor at our uncle's Home Depot franchise.
Paper or plastic? Actually, Coach, you can answer that later. Coach, thanks for your time and good luck. Back to you, Kirsten.
Thanks, Peter. Finally, the moment we've all been waiting for. Stephanie Benson with Oscar News. She's covering the glitz, the glam, and the gowns because nothing screams economic crisis like the super rich handing each other gold.
Thanks, Kirsten. Well, it was an exciting night here at the Dolby Theater as Hollywood A-listers flooded the red carpet in a sea of diamonds and couture. Best Actress winner Jennifer Lawrence was stunning in her $500,000 worth of diamonds and $15,000 Dior gown. Also glamorous and $10,000 worth of Versace was Naomi Watts. I had the chance to talk with a Tom Ford-clad Ben Affleck as well, who said he prepared for the big night by taking his cast and crew of Argo on a lavish vacation to exotic Bora Bora. There they spent the 10 days leading up to the Oscars by sipping top-of-the-line champagne and dining at 5-star restaurants. Bradley Cooper also looked relaxed in his Armani tux with his mom on his arm. He treated his biggest supporter to a spa day after renting out the W Hotel Spa, so just the two of them could enjoy massages and facials in peace and quiet. After the awards, the stars celebrated their wins and nominations at the Governor's Ball and the Vanity Fair party. Inside the party, many celebrities traded their red carpet couture for cocktail attire. Halle Berry switched from her Donna Karan gown to a Zac Posen cocktail dress and a wrist draped in Harry Winston diamonds. Adele also traded a Roberto Cavalli look for a more relaxed Calvin Klein dress. Inside the Governor's Ball, celebrities feasted on filet mignon, prime rib, escargot, and drink crystal until the sun came out. It was a night full of overpriced gowns, excessive bling, and relishing in each other's greatness. Back to you, Kristen.
Thanks, Stephanie, and thanks to the rest of our cast. I'm Kirsten Weinstein. Join us tomorrow night at 7 p.m. for another edition of BS News. Good night.